My name is Mark Hughes. I'm Director of Real Estate Analysis at Bojangles Restaurants out of Charlotte, North Carolina. As of today, we have 881 open restaurants. We're primarily founded in the Southeast. We've been a 50-year brand, and we're expanding nationally. Right now, we're really looking at a lot of the competitive insights data and the segmentation to understand what segments over-index and what segments under-index in some of our markets. So in our core market, we have a very specific core customer. We're a very beloved Southeastern brand in the Carolinas. We were founded in Charlotte. So as we're expanding into some new markets, trying to understand what that core customer looks like in some of those new markets. Dallas is a really interesting market. It's a very large market. So understanding where to go, where to grow and position ourselves to build more brand awareness. So right now, a lot of what we're doing from a national growth expansion strategy is really looking at site selection, so really starting at a market level. So understanding at that market level, how many stores do we need to reach some sort of density to be able to increase brand awareness? Where are those high value trade areas in that market? How we sequence those stores from an opening standpoint as well. So really kind of starting at that DMA level, going down to those trade areas, and then really just working with the real estate team on site selection, understanding what that best site is for us. In our core markets, our breakfast day part is about 40% of our sales. Now we also understand as we go in new markets, building breakfast and building that routine can be a challenge and take some time. So positioning ourselves on the AM side of the road when we can to really build that breakfast day part. And we understand it'll take a couple of years to build that guest frequency at that day part. So I use KLI just to understand from a DMA level down to a trade area level and identifying those high value trade areas, and then finally down to the site level. Being able to look at traffic patterns at a site, being able to understand day part patterns as well is really what's key to site selection for supporting that breakfast day part. The Calibrate support team is phenomenal. I use the help desk quite often. Everybody's so willing to work with me to resolve requests. Everybody that I get to interact with within the entire organization has been great. The Learn and Share meetings that are hosted monthly are phenomenal, and everybody's so easy to work with, whether it's your customer success manager or just everybody within the organization. What I also love is how forward-thinking everybody is, because there's typically, as I think of something that, hey, I would love to have this, and then I find out it's already on the roadmap. So they're constantly innovating, they're constantly working to build out the platform, continuing to make it better.